tutorial. Right now we're having some issues where students are plagiarizing, possibly unintentionally, but they're saying, man, I really wish I would have had my Turnitin score and known where the problem areas of my papers were before I submitted the assignment and then, was reprimanded for the plagiarism. So I'm going to show you how to create a assignment folder where students can use it to submit assignments that will generate a Turnitin report and they can see it immediately. So the first thing we're going to do is click New Assignment. With that, we'll put Turnitin paper, check. There's just a short little blurb here I wrote, I copied and pasted, so I didn't have to spend time typing it. So it says this paper is, just to generate your Turnitin score. It's not set up to be the place where you officially submit your final work. So basically, this is for your use. Whenever you're ready to actually submit a paper to be graded, you need to submit it in the correct spot. Faculty's not going to come check this assignment folder. So going through, after that, we click, see right here, an individual assignment. It's unlimited. We don't tie any categories or scores because it's not a graded item. And then we're going to say save. Next, you're going to go up top here to the Turnitin tab. At this point, we're going to enable the grade mark for this folder. We want it to select manually sync grades because we don't want to automatically do it. And then we're going to select enable originality check for this folder and allow the learners to see it. So that's very important. Automatic originality check. Okay, so we're going to click save there. Next, you're going to go into more options and Turnitin. So even though it says 100 points up here, it's not associated with anything in the grade book. Just ignore it. Okay, submit papers to, and we're going to say do not store submitted papers. That's important because if you don't check that, say they submit to this sandbox a paper, just as a resource to see if they have any plagiarism. And then they resubmit the same paper or very similar paper, the edited version, to the final Dropbox or assignments folder, it will basically show the whole thing as plagiarized because they're comparing it against itself. So do not store submitted papers. We want to allow submission of any file type. We're going to make sure all three of these are selected. And then the last thing we're going to do is select this middle one, which says generate reports immediately. And then after, and there's no limit, but after the third resubmission, so say your student submits their paper for the Turnitin 3 times, which is excessive, but choose to do that, that's fine. They'll get it pretty immediate. The report will be pretty readily available immediately. After the third one, so the 4th time, it might take up to 24 hours, and that's fine. That's the best option of the 3 we want. We want to allow students to see that or view their similarity reports. You can't click it, but you can see here where it's grayed out. It's already selected because we did that on the previous tabs. And you click submit at that point. And that is it. So there's our Turnitin. We're allowing our learners to use that. Save and close. So please feel free to use that. It's going to be very helpful for the students. If you have any questions, please get a hold of me or Paul Gebb. Paul did create a really great handout that goes with it, and I will be emailing that to you as well.